It was a warm June night, just like any other. School was out for the summer, my brothers were playing soccer in the backyard, and I was just sitting on the porch reviewing my music for the upcoming marching band season. A sudden breeze blew my papers off the table and scattered them throughout the yard. As I jumped up to retrieve them, I glanced up at the field behind the house. Dark clouds loomed over the horizon, and I stopped to listen. I could hear the distant rumble of thunder. Just another storm, I thought, common for this time of year. I turned to warn my brothers, but they had already noticed and were heading inside. I gathered my music and followed them, reaching the door just as the first drops of rain began to fall. Inside, I turned on the TV and flipped to the Weather Channel to view the forecast. Thunder rolled again outside, closer this time. Suddenly, I heard a sound that made my blood run cold. From the direction of downtown, a siren wail could be heard, low at first and then rising higher and higher. Lightning flashed across the sky as I ran out to the porch, scanning the horizon for what I hoped would not be there. However, nothing could have prepared me for the massive, swirling funnel that was there, sucking up dirt, trees, and rocks as it headed straight for my house. Sprinting back inside, I joined my brothers and parents in the basement, shutting the door behind me. From above, we could hear the tornado coming closer as the rain, thunder, and deafening roar increased. As it passed over, we could hear thuds and debris slamming into the house, creaks and moans as trees were either uprooted or came tumbling down, and the shatter of glass as windows blew in. I turned to the wall, covered my ears, and just prayed it would all be over soon. After what seemed like hours, my dad decided it was safe to go up. Upon reaching the top of the stairs, I took in the sight. Nearly every window was shattered. Dirt covered the floors, and debris from outside and inside was scattered everywhere. But the house was still standing. Carefully making my way through the mess, I walked outside and took in the unbelievable damage. Vehicles of all sorts lay every which way, sirens blaring. The porch I had sat on half an hour earlier lay crushed under a large oak tree. Most astounding was the neighbor's house, or lack thereof. What had been once a two-story split level was now a partial frame, with the majority of the house spilled across the street and into the destroyed house next door, which in turn spilled into the next. Neighbors appeared in still-standing houses, making their way towards the wreckage to search for their friends. I looked up at the still gray sky, wondering, how will we get past this? Then I smiled, remembering what I had thought earlier. It's just another storm. With that thought in mind, I ran back into the house, grabbed my boots, gloves, and flashlight, and set out to help with search and rescue, even as the rain continued to fall and wind continued to blow. No storm before had destroyed us, and neither would this one. We would work together to overcome it and come back even stronger than before. It was, after all, just another storm.